In the quest to follow in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, a guide emerges to illuminate the path of speaking strongly in service to Krishna. Welcome to video introduction for the book, on speaking strongly in Srila Prabhupada's service. This insightful work, penned by His Holiness Bhakti Vikasa Swami, is a beacon for every member of Srila Prabhupada's ISKCON. It resonates especially with those driven to emulate Prabhupada's powerful preaching style, a style that stirred hearts and kindled the flame of Krishna consciousness.
On Speaking Strongly in Srila Prabhupada's Service is a book that I've put together to examine how Srila Prabhupada spoke strongly and how he wanted his disciples to do so also. Strongly means clearly presenting the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's instructions, to whomever he met, without going this way, that way, trying to be polite. Of course, it's not that Srila Prabhupada is impolite, but his whole point was to communicate to people the message of Bhagavad Gita, and often in such a direct manner that people might have got offended, and in some cases they did get offended.
Speaking Strongly compiles hundreds of quotes from Srila Prabhupada, urging his followers to boldly share Krishna's message. It calls us to embrace the unyielding nature of Shastra, presenting not just vague ideals but practical solutions for the challenges of material existence. With nearly 4 decades of personal experience, Bhakti Vikasa Swami addresses critical questions within the pages of Speaking Strongly.
So, you may wonder, well, why is a whole book needed on that? Well, because there are various arguments that, for instance, Prabhupada was pure, he could do so. We're not pure, we can't do so. We have to do it gradually and all this kind of thing. So it's all examined in some detail. There are many quotes, more than 500 quotes total, including from Srila Prabhupada and from previous acharyas also. And examining all these points in some detail. That are we interested in public opinion? To what extent we should be interested in public opinion? To what extent we should take the risk and speak straightforwardly? It's not just one-sided. It examines also there are some instances where we should be particularly cautious. For instance, if we're in a country where the government is very much antagonistic toward devotees. So in this way the whole subject is dealt with in...
Let's hear what readers are saying about this groundbreaking work. Akruranatha Das appreciates the book's firm stance against diluting Prabhupada's mission. Shyamasundara Das sees it as nourishment for the conscientious preacher. Radhe Shyam Das praises it as a treasure in an era of diluted spiritual philosophies. Janananda Goswami applauds the book's thorough coverage, acknowledging the pros and cons of both soft and hard preaching. Readers express gratitude, describing it as a wake-up call that prompts reassessment, and as a treasure, especially in an era of diluted spiritual philosophies. Join us in exploring the profound teachings of On Speaking Strongly in Srila Prabhupada's Service. Let it inspire you to embrace the call to be bold, clear, and uncompromising in your pursuit of spreading Krishna's divine message. To buy the book, visit our online store books.bvks.com.